Hello.
Oh, I forgot we're doing the other way. I was waiting on a Skype call.
Oh,
Hi.
yes. Hey. Oh, right. We're doing it this way. So can you hear me well?
Yes, I
Okay,
can hear
good.
you.
Yep, I can hear you well, and it looks like it's moving. Um, I'm gonna have to go
You
turn
want to
it.
do one segment like we talked about?
Yeah. So I got
No, I
32
didn't start
minutes.
yet.
Sorry, so we
Okay.
got this will take. I gotta put my air on. No, I'm not gonna put the air on. Never mind. Okay. Trying to save on gas and electric. Yeah. Yeah, so I only put my air on at night. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay, we're starting.
Yeah, no, you sound great to me. Do I sound okay to you?
Yep, you're good.
Oh.
Okay, so we are two dope girls, and today I'm doing it for all the dope girls who are so busy getting it that they ain't got time to worry about their edges. Like, that's who I'm doing it for today. Yeah.
As I like to tell people, natural is in. So I honestly have. Well, I mean, I'm not worried about my edges because I'm back wearing my normal hair now, and my edges are fine because they look like my natural texture. I'm doing it for all those dope girls who aren't doing their eyebrows because I refuse. And I was on a 6-month hiatus until my mama called me out in June, so I got them done for the trip at her forcing, and now I'm back on a hiatus, so I haven't had my eyebrows done for 2 months, which wouldn't be an issue except I took my braids out and I tapered my hair, so now I can obviously out my face again, and now I'm kind of like, oh.
As someone who is going to have to cut down remarkably on all of the things I do to keep myself this fly, I completely understand because the eyebrows are probably going to be the first thing to go. I got myself some new specs, and I think that they will take away from the brow. I get it. I definitely get it.
I mean, it's a personal, as Cher says in Clueless, it's a personal choice every woman has to make.
Yes. Okay, so getting into the show. Dope Girl of the Week.
Oh, Leslie Jones. Don't talk about Leslie Jones.
Yes. Oh, I'm here for Leslie. I'm here for it. I thought that I was gonna say Sasha, but I'm glad you nominated Leslie. I think she's definitely Dope Girl of the Week.
Oh, wait. Sasha Obama. Wait, okay. We're going to have to go Dope Girl this week. I actually forgot about Sasha for a little bit, but she also, yes. Leslie Jones, if y'all don't remember, a few weeks ago, we talked about Leslie Jones was being bullied on Twitter, and she got off of Twitter because people were leaving her derogatory comments about her race and her size and all other kind of ugly stuff based off of that stupid Ghostbusters movie. So she got back on Twitter because she's a very big Olympics fan, which I love. I love the Olympics, but I ain't riding for it that hard.
Right.
But she rides hard. Like she has a red, white, and blue outfit, like a spandex outfit. So anyway, since Monday or to Sunday, the opening ceremony, like she has been like basically recapping the Olympics, but like all other sports too, not just like the big stuff that people care about. Like she been going hard for like the rowing team.
Yes.
And so anyway, she works for NBC, she works for Saturday Night Live, and obviously her tweets have been going viral.
Yep.
So one of the producers at Saturday Night Live was like, well, contacted NBC News and was like, why don't y'all have Leslie do this for real? Like people are watching her shit, they're not watching you, so you might as well. So let's start collecting a good check as an official NBC commentator for the Olympics on Twitter. So I just wanted to shout that out because people literally have ran her off of this medium. Like, she literally was like, I am quitting Twitter because of the way that people have been treating me. And not only did she come back and just be like, fuck you haters, she's now getting paid to do some shit you bitches do for free. So how about it? Like, I just felt like that was the ultimate dope girl come up. I was like, yes, bitch, Getting paid, young nigga, getting paid. Love it.
Yes. Oh, so I fully agree. Fully 100% agree. Leslie Jones is too precious on Twitter with the Olympics. It's just, I mean, she's really into it and I love it. It makes me want to get into it. That's how much she's into it. So moving on, and to reference back to the dope girls I'm repping for this week, Gabby Douglas, who's just fabulous. I think her dope girl status was solidified ages ago. But she's slaying per the usual. And she got a little backlash. Some of the backlash she got was from the black community because evidently her edges weren't to our standards. Which I don't really understand how you can see this woman in all her greatness and the best thing you can come up with is it must be something about her edges. But anyway, she's caught some other backlash because she decided that she just was going to stand there while they did the Pledge of Allegiance.
I mean, I didn't know the hard thing was such a big deal. I mean, I understand that, we were trained when we were little to do it, but like, when I go to baseball games and shit, I don't put my heart over my hand. I don't really care. I mean, it doesn't mean that I'm any of the patriotic towards the state. So anyways, I was surprised when I was looking at people talking shit like today. I was like, oh, is that a thing? I didn't know we cared that much. Like,
listen, right. I thought the same thing. I was just trying to figure out why is this trending? Like, why are we talking about this? Like, she would stand. I mean, I could see if she ran off the field or she sat down in true defiance. She just stood there. I assumed that maybe she's a Jehovah's Witness because how I remember in elementary school they couldn't say the Pledge of Allegiance. So I thought maybe she's just a Jehovah's Witness and that's just her religious thing. I didn't know. I didn't even really think about it till it came on our list to talk about. And I'm like, oh.
I mean, I think this goes right back to what you just said earlier. This just goes into nitpicking everything somebody can about this amazing young woman. And on the edges thing, I'm just not, you niggas, I did not with you in 2012 and I am not with you in 2016. I do is keep this fucking conversation about this baby hair going. I don't give a fuck about her hair. She has literally accomplished something that only a handful of people. This is only the 34th Olympics. I didn't know that, and I was like, oh, look at that, surprise.
Wow.
Modern Olympics, I should say, because I think real Olympics probably was back in Greek modern times. Okay, well, anyways, maybe it was 134th. I don't know, but I had read something on these people. I'm like, what does the fucking matter is? It ain't a bunch of black women winning gold medals, running around, flipping and flopping and duping and duping. So my point is, I don't give a fuck about her hair. I don't give a fuck about Serena Williams' hair. I don't give a fuck about no athlete hair. I don't, because they're playing a sport. You know who hair I do care about? Beyonce. Because
right.
she takes time to give a fuck about her hair. So obviously when I come, I want to see her weave flowing because that's what the bitch does. That's not Gabby's lane. I don't give a shit. That's not what I'm looking at Gabby for. And I cannot, between that and now, I'm mad at her because she didn't put a damn hand over her heart. Who gives a fuck? I don't care. That's such nitpicky shit. Because y'all ain't got nothing else to get on this girl about. Because she ain't not doing drugs and, flipping folks off and being, a lesbian on Love and Hip Hop. So
right.
Find something else about her, I guess. I don't know. But, let that child be. She ain't done nothing to y'all.
Right. All of that. So you can ditto all of that for me. These are real quick. Quickies, but not really goodies. Porsha falls out, I guess. I mean, I didn't even hear about this. I guess Real Housewives is taping. Is she pregnant? Is she waist training? I don't know. Why is she falling out?
I read that she fell out twice this week. I don't remember what the second one was, but I thought I read somewhere that she did it twice. And this is why I wanted to bring it up. She ain't fucking pregnant. This is that fucking waist training and that goddamn team. And listen, Miss Charlene already told you hoes what the deal is. Y'all don't quit fucking sitting up here starving yourself and stitching your goddamn waist into unrealistic proportions and drinking teas instead of drinking some goddamn food. Eat a fucking sandwich. That's what the fuck it is. That's why the fuck you falling out, you dumb maybe my body is feeling malnourished and therefore it is not able to keep up with me. Eat a sandwich. Y'all stop drinking these dumbass teas and these stupid ass waist trainers and thinking like that's not healthy for you. What the fuck? Like, that's why that bitch is falling out. That's what it is.
That's exactly why she's. You know what? I didn't even think about that because I was so uninterested. My mind never even like skipped to the cause of it. But you're right. That's probably exactly what it is because she's a bobbleheaded. I'm not going to get into that. I won't do that today.
Yeah.
But the point is, you're focused on the wrong thing, ma'am. And if you need a meal, have a meal, girl. It's okay. It's okay. It's just we have got to stop this. But we don't have to talk about it today. But this whole, like you said, this whole keeping up these like cartoonish shapes and trying to be what's hot on the gram. I just trying to figure out like... Oh, I don't know. Anyway, moving on.
Just eat. Like, you hungry, eat. I know you hungry. I know all y'all hungry. These goddamn skinny teas.
You know they are. You know they are. Just fucking eat. So Amina showed Peter's penis on Instagram. Again, I missed this because she's someone else who the interest level is at -0.
I actually really don't care about that. I just threw it in there. What I do care about is that she came back later. Well, okay, I do care about two things. I take that back. One, Amina. Actually, I'm not going to say this again. I guess if you bitches want to watch y'all live fucking this nigga, then yes, y'all are welcome to do that. So I'm not even going to get into the PSA about you just had this man's baby. I really honestly thought maybe you had moved to a level of like, you know what, I'm tired, I don't want to do this anymore. And then, no, obviously we see you taking pictures of his morning wood, so y'all are clearly still sleeping together when I believe he was at a function with Tara like not even a month ago.
Right.
Like, I saw the pictures of them at some thing in New York.
And the kids weren't there, right? The kids weren't there when it was Tara and Peter.
The kids were not.
Okay. So this is one of the times when... Okay, so this is one of the times when she's with Peter for herself, not the kids. Okay.
Well, you know, it's always for the kids. Sometimes it's through herself, though. That's the way I take it.
Oh, okay. It's always for the kids, but sometimes the only beneficiary is you. Okay.
Right. But that's for the kids.
But it's for right, because if mama's not right, then the kids can't be right. I get it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's the way I am manipulating it in my head, like she is. Like,
right.
Yeah, so that's how you make that, like, kind of quantum leap. But anyhow, Amina is taking pictures, and my second thought to it all was really just not even about Amina. It's just, girl, why would you put that? Like, what the fuck are you putting that out there for? Listen, Peter Guns obviously does not have a problem dicking down bitches. I guarantee you and Tara ain't the only two.
Right.
So I don't know why you're putting out more advertising. I mean, he's already fucking everybody under the sun. I believe this was his 9th child that you had.
Yep.
So, girl, like, why are you even putting that on the gram? I'm like, I'm not gonna put dope boyfriend's penis out on the gram. For what? Like, for what? And then for just what? Like, what? And then she came back with an apology talking about some, I didn't think about, like, the fact that my kids might see this. Okay, well, yeah, your kids might see that. You're correct. Also, just like, why are you putting your man's penis anywhere out in public?
And you know why? You know why she's doing it? She's doing it because she wants Tara to see that he with her. Like,
but she already know that. Tara's probably in the next room.
You know what? I can't. You know what? We can move on because I can't even spend another second of my time talking about Amina and her dumbass and Tara and her super dumbass. So let me get to Marc Lamont Hill.
Please do.
Couple of things. So. Marc Lamont Hill, because I really enjoy looking at your face, and I also really enjoy looking at your lips, I try not to really involve myself too deeply in who you are and what you are and how you think, because I just really want to continue looking at your face. So...
I do actually like what he said, too. It adds somewhat to the lips and the face.
And
Until
see,
he said something stupid like this.
Right. And see, I thought that possibly could be the case, but I've been disappointed so much. So much.
Yeah.
That's why I don't even go deep anymore. If I like your face, I just stay at the face. I try not to go deep. Well, I made the accident of going deep. And Marc Lamont. So he gave an interview or something somewhere. I don't know. I saw this article on The Root. So I was just like, and I thoroughly do enjoy theroot.com. So Marc Lamont makes a statement, and I can't even pull it up, so I can't read it verbatim, but he basically says that he's going to vote for the Green Party, which he has every right to do. He absolutely does. That's not where my beef is. He goes on to say that Trump basically is not the worst thing that can happen to us, and he doesn't appreciate that the Democrats are like forcing our hand and voting for them, and he thinks that if Trump is elected, it's not the worst thing that can happen, that if Trump is elected, it will force the Democrats to change who they are, and right. So that this is his philosophy, and I'm not saying that maybe that won't happen. I doubt it, but maybe it won't happen. What I am saying is that as a man, as someone who's straight, as someone who's in a certain economic status, as someone who is highly educated, maybe Donald Trump for president isn't the worst thing for you, because you have a certain level of privilege. So maybe he isn't the worst thing for you. However, for women, for people who are not born in the United States, also let me add that to his list of privilege. He's also an American citizen born here. So for people who aren't born here, people who are female, people who are lesbian, gay, transgender, all of that stuff, for all of those people, and for the poor, don't forget, it's going to be terrible. And so for him to make that statement like, well, Trump isn't the worst thing that can happen because we need the Democrats to fix themselves. No, sir. The Republicans need to be fixed. Like, if you're going to do anything, force them to fix themselves, because I'm not saying the Democrats are not perfect. Lord knows they are not. However, the Republicans are so far gone. I'm trying to figure out why everybody is so pressed to fix the Democratic Party. And yes, they do need fixing, but I'm thinking, so you're going to fix them and let these fools run wild? Like, is that what we're doing?
I hate to say this, but I really feel like, I feel like two things. I feel like, it's funny you brought this up, because yesterday I just so happened to be on YouTube doing something else, but they wanted to show me, you know how YouTube is, Tariq Nasheed and David Banner did another one of those Black Men forums. One of the things they said was, let the Democratic Party implode. Like, basically, let Donald Trump be president, and then let the Democrats have to handle it. Like, they are advocating the same thing. So I say that to say, I'm assuming this is a trend among pseudo-intellectual Black men. I don't really know, but I mean, I'm assuming that they talk or watch each other or tweet each other. So they must have all gotten together on this new kick. And I say that to say, with all the privilege you just said, I honestly feel like some of this shit is because, we got a woman who's going to be over everything.
Yeah.
And God forbid for fucking that. So
yep.
we'd rather let some white man get in power who we know is going to fuck some shit up. But we'd rather just let the white man get in power and then figure it out as we go along, rather than give the woman any kind of chance. Because she's just such a bad human. She's such a bad person. Hillary Clinton she's the devil incarnate, apparently. Apparently. So we'd rather go with the white man who, isn't that bad. I mean, he just, advocates for people being shot.
Yep.
Assassinated. Yeah, he just does that. But he's okay. Let's just give him a chance, and if he fucks it up, then we can just get the Democrats to fix it.
Right.
So the Democrats are Hillary Clinton, to be quite honest with you. Like, she's one of the last fire-breathing Democrats that are running around here. Because I love President Obama, but he's gonna throw y'all the fucking deuces. And he ain't got gusto like Hillary. Hillary will go in and cut a bitch.
Because Hillary got something
mean.
to prove. Hillary got more to prove than Barack Obama right now.
Yes.
She just has more to prove, so she got a fire under her ass. I didn't even think about it from the female perspective. Well, not in the way that you did, and I 100% agree with you. When I saw the statements that he made, I was so shocked and appalled by his just lack of. So you just, I mean, have you not heard anything that this man has said? Like, you're really at that point with the, like, I guess I'm just trying to understand. You're really at that point with the Democrats, who you, sir, who have a PhD, and I'm sure didn't do all that on your mama and daddy's dime. You, sir, who you understand what I'm saying? Like you, sir, who went to a historically black college and university. Like you, sir, who a lot of the things that you probably have taken advantage of have been protected by the Democrats. Again, not saying that they're perfect, because I understand that they're not, and I understand that they do have a lot to change. But I would rather put my future in the hands of a Democrat than I would a Republican. I honestly would. I just feel like at the end of the day, especially how hard Hillary is working for this black vote, I do feel like to a certain extent she's going to have to show and prove, because you also have to remember she wants a second term. So she has to continue to show and prove for these next 4 years, which to me means we are going to have the very best. We have to for these next 4 years. That's how I'm looking at it, versus Donald Trump, who has been very clear, very crystal about how he feels about everybody except old white men.
Pretty much. I mean,
and pretty young white women, and pretty young white women, right?
As long as they stay in their role. Now, if they decide to start being like Hillary Clinton and having ambition and caring, then that's a problem, and he's gonna have to get rid of them too. So basically, old white men, like you said, is where he lies. And then also, just my last thing in terms of the Green Party, listen, I get it, because they're sounding and saying the things that you want to say. And some of the Green Party platform I totally get with. I just have to keep reminding people that Dr. Jill Stein, who is the presidential candidate for them, and she is a doctor, is an anti-vaxxer. And I have a big problem with that, because I cannot advocate for someone who went to medical school getting on TV and saying, well, we're not sure about the medical benefits of vaccinations. Like, I am questioning you, all kind of side-eye with that. That's just me. I guess. So, to me, I can't ride fully for Jill Stein. She does say some other things that I do like. And again, like you said, he's welcome to vote for who he wants to. But I just keep having to call that out to black people, because we keep being like, well, Jill Stein. She got some issues, too, or she got some things I would want to question her about, just like, you question Hillary, just like you question Donald. So let's not act like Jill Stein and the Green Party is just 100% perfect, other than they just kind of are probably saying the things that they know that people want to hear from the Democratic Party. They're basically taking the Democratic platform and just saying, okay, well, we'll say all the stuff that you guys you can't say, because we know we're not going to have a chance to all hell, but we never going to have to follow up on it. We can just stand on the sidelines and say, well, we said we wanted free health care. We said we wanted free education. Yeah, that country bitches know you would never get elected.
You would never. You would never get elected, so you never ever have to prove that what you're saying is true. So to me, it's all empty. And for this man who I look to as someone who is, a leader in our generation, and for him to so like boldly and strongly stand for it, I'm just like, oh, okay, well, this just, I don't know. Okay, well, this just made me look at you in a different light. That's all. Okay, we're going to...
I still spit on your face, but...
Oh, listen, that didn't stop. That didn't stop. Trust me, neither one of us said he's on the list. We just wanted to discuss you and just maybe bring it to your attention. And because you're so fine... Right, and because he's so fine, I feel like he will understand where we're coming from, and he probably would change his mind because he's that fine. So, no. The face is still getting set on, definitely. That's definitely happening. All right, we're going to stop here and start a new session, okay? So, pause. I'm stopping. Hello?